Happy days are here again in the great state of Texas. Because, first off, I just want to say that the guy on the other side of this broadcast over in Oak Cliff should be ashamed of himself. See, what he did was he got caught trying to pander to you guys, and it backfired. Talking about Terry Bradshaw, somebody who has nothing to do with this Dallas Cowboy organization, that listened to him, and the Cowboys are still gonna make it. Well, thanks to the Washington Commanders today, they have ruined the Dallas Cowboys' chances of going to the playoffs, and I'm so happy about that because now we only have 2 more games of watching this low budget ass football team now.
Wow. Low budget ass football team.
Yep.
Wow.
Bum ass football team.
Bum ass football. You should be ashamed of yourself for the broadcast you doing these first 30 seconds of this show.
Yep.
What kind of Cowboy? And you got a nerve to have a Cowboy, Cowboy, what is that? Sweater on, a hoodie on.
A hoodie?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself to have the Cowboy emblem all over your chest.
The Cowboys should be ashamed of the football. Should be ashamed of the football that they played the season. They should be ashamed of the product that they put on the field this season. And then thought they could just sneak in and try to get into the playoffs.
Nobody cares about what you think because we all know how you thought about a month and a half ago. I want people to listen right to me. Listen to me. You know what? It's been a tough year. More kind of words, Michael. Been a tough, rough season, but
I'm hurt.
But you know what? It's a lot of people to blame. I'm going to go down my list of the 5 most important people to blame for this season. At number 5, I like to blame Dan Quinn, as I put on a message group chat.
Doesn't even work here anymore.
No, but he's ended the Cowboys season twice in 2 years in a row. Last year when he was already
wasn't it?
Yeah, last year he was already out the damn door, and basically he come up with a defensive game plan for the playoff game. And now this year, after the Eagles had 5 turnovers, he comes back and wins the game. Number 4, I like to be a
Washington Commanders fan right now.
Yeah, I bet you do. Number 4, I like to blame the Philadelphia Eagles. How in the hell do you get 5 turnovers in there? You get 5 turnovers. You turn the team over 5 times, and you manage to still lose the game. May you rot in the lowest bums of hell. May you never win another Super Bowl champ. You don't deserve it.
Jalen Hurts, didn't he go out with a concussion?
Yeah. I hope he has another concussion when he comes back. If he comes back. It serves me right for believing the Eagles. I picked the Eagles to win this game, and it's just up to it's just so far Eagles if they lose a game like this. Come on, Detroit Lions, go win the Super Bowl. Anybody but the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 3, I like to blame the Joneses. The fact of the matter is, you quit on this season before the season even started. Actually, you quit on the season during the last season when you didn't sign Dak Prescott or CeeDee Lamb. You basically didn't give this team any kind of nothing, any kind of players, any kind of gust to go ahead and prepare for a season. The players knew it, the coach knew it, and the product suited what you knew from the start of. You quit week 2 against the Saints. You quit week 3. What's that against the Ravens? You quit a whole bunch of times during the season. Dak Prescott gets hurt, and then the season went trash after then. Number 2, I want to blame for this bad bum-ass season Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy. If it was anything good in this world, Mike McCarthy will be fired. The moment the Washington Commanders game ends. He should be fired right on his keister. Not because he's a goof, not because he doesn't know how to game manage. It's because I knew what everybody should have known. As soon as Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore left, Mike McCarthy got exposed. It's not shocking to me that Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore have left the Dallas Cowboys in the same division. I say this. Both of their teams are going to be making the playoffs. Meanwhile, the guy who was said he's got it. No worries here. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. Is not even going to have an attempt to even make the Super Bowl because he's not even going to be in contention for it because he didn't even make the playoffs. Jerry, if there's a prideful bone in your body, you will in 2 weeks you will fire Mike McCarthy. And number one,
you get an extension.
And number one by far, the guy who I blame the most for this season.
Yeah, it's gotta be Dak Prescott. I already know it.
The guy who's the utter blame for this season. And if you see this man in the streets of Dallas-Fort Worth, any place, salute him. A one-finger salute for him. For the whole Dallas Cowboys. That man is one Walt Chisholm.
Wait, what? How did I make number one?
Walt Chisholm.
How did I make
Walt Chisholm, I blame you for this is because I just wanted to do Mavericks basketball. But you come into this. You said a long time ago, you and Billy Allen, hey, why don't you go come over here, come over to CDN, let's do a Cowboy game. And so I did it. And I should have said, I just stick to pass. But you hooked, line, and sinker me in. And then we done create this wonderful show. And out of this wonderful show, now we have this fartful end to a season that I've had to mercifully and disgustingly go through that I didn't want to go through because I knew this was going to happen. I knew the Cowboys sooner or later was going to falter. But I say, you know what? Walt Chisholm is my guy. I'm going to stick in with him. And this is where I get out of it. I get the season ended. The season ended on December 21st at 3:23 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yep.
Ended. Walt Chisholm, the number one guy to blame. But there is a good side to this. They always say, Walt, out of the ashes of disappointment, a phoenix, a phoenix shall rise.
Like the dark. Oh, look at that.
And there it is.
Texas is back.
The number one football team in the state of Texas, like I said last night.
Wow.
My Texas Longhorns. Texas Longhorns will not let me down. They will win the Natty this year or die trying. We are going to win the Natty. We're going to win the national championship this year. So, in that case, I still win. I still win. Back to you, Walt Chisholm.
Well, I mean, I guess when you put it like that, I guess I will take the blame for that.
You should. You
Yeah.
should. You should
When you
take
put
all
it
the
that way, I
blame.
do take the blame.
You and Mike McCarthy should take all the blame for it. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. But anyway, speaking of that, let's get down to business. Cowboys finishing out the string. It's the third and the last of 3 games for this disgustingly ending 2024-2025 season. Cowboys 6-8 face the Bucs on Sunday Night Football for the last time this season, thank God. At AT&T Stadium, can be seen exclusively on NBC or Peacock. Kickoff is at 7:20 p.m. 54 degrees outside, partly cloudy. Cowboys 1-6 at home, probably gonna be 1-7, and the Bucs are 5-2 away, so they're a good football team away from Raymond James Stadium. Bucs are a 4-point favorite in this game, over and under. For this game, 47.5. Matchup predictor has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 69.9% chance of winning to the Cowboys' 29.8% chance. Last week, the Cowboys defeated the Carolina Panthers 30-14, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated Los Angeles Chargers 40-17. Cowboys lead the series season record with both these teams 16-6. The last meeting was, if you remember this, the NFC wildcard game on January 16th, 2023, a 31-14 defeat. It was Tom Brady's last football game. It was also the beginning of the end of Brent Maher with his 4 extra point misses in the game, if anybody remembers that. As for the opponent for the Cowboys, Baker Mayfield, the last time Baker was here in this building, it was in the COVID season. He was a member of the Cleveland Browns. If anybody remembers that, the Browns beat the Cowboys 49-38 victory during the pandemic year 4 years ago. It will be now his second time. Now this is his second time in AT&T Stadium. Walt.
Oh, thank you for the update.
You're welcome for that.
Yep. So the Cowboys, in case you just not joined us, guys, there's no chance the Cowboys can make the playoffs after the Commanders defeated the Eagles earlier today. The Cowboys are pretty much done at this point. Michael Parsons says he's sick to his stomach that the Cowboys cannot make the playoffs.
I think he might be sick to his stomach that he might not get the contract he's talking about getting. Even though he's
gonna get a contract now. He's already talking. He's already talking. He's already talking. She's saying the right things the Cowboys wanted to say. Oh, there's no difference between 40 million and 30 million. The Cowboys like talking like that.
He must really want to stay here, boy. Yeah. When they talk about trading, when they talk about somebody getting traded, they must have scared them straight, boys. Woo! You talking about giving away $10 million, boy? So yeah, he's talking about. He's talking the same language the Cowboys like. Quick update right here, Walt. Injury report: Eric Kendricks, middle linebacker, he's out. Jalen Brooks is out. Tyrus Wheat out. Deuce Vaughn, he's out. He stays out. They couldn't play him like he's got an injury report. Jalen Thomas, safety, he's out. Justin Rogers out. TJ Bass, the guard, he's out. Trayvon Diggs, we know he's done for the year. So is Overshawn. Kalen Carson, he's done for the year. Zach Martin done for the year. DeMarcus Ware also done for his career. Him and Zach Martin. Marquise Bell, Sam Williams, all yada. And also Dak Prescott, all done for the year. As for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, got a little more to play for. They fighting for the division. I think that's the only way they get into the playoffs. For the Buccaneers, as I can get into right here. For the Buccaneers, KJ Brett, linebacker, he's out to next week. Antoine Winfield, he's out. Jose Ramirez out. Cade Oten, tight end, out. Royce Newman out. Ernest Brown, the fourth, out. And also wide receiver Cameron Johnson, he's done for the season. And pretty much a whole bunch of injury reserves. Oh, Cody Thompson, he's out for tonight's game. Walt, back to you now.
Yeah, got CeeDee Lamb on the field. He's warming up. I don't even know why he's playing out. Oh, I see Trey Lance out there throwing some passes. Maybe get some.
This is the only thing we got to look. Is Trey Lance finally going to get?
The question tonight is Trey Lance getting some run?
Is he going to get some run tonight? Because there's no use for having Cooper Rush. I mean, we know Cooper Rush not going to be back this next season also. So
maybe Trey Lance is the backup next year.
So let's get Trey Lance some run. See how he does. In fact, these last 3 games should be devoted to Trey Lance. Give the young man some run, let him see what he can do, and see if we can and finish out the rest of this season. But we already know what you get out of Cooper Rush. We already know what he's about. Let's go. You spent the 4th round pick on Trey Lance, man. That's collateral. Go see what this guy can do. The season's over. You got nothing to use. You might as well play him in this game.
Yeah. So here's the thing, we've been hearing all week about how the Atlanta Falcons have moved on from Kirk Cousins and gone to Michael Penix Jr. And this is after 1 year after they signed Kirk Cousins.
No, it ain't 1 year. 11 games.
Right. But here's the thing, though. So they were 11. I'm sorry. So this year, 2025 is going to cost them $40 million on the cap, and then the following year is going to cost them $20 million on the dead cap. Now, here's why what Atlanta did was smart. Atlanta's drafting right now. So Atlanta already has their quarterback. Atlanta already has a running back. Atlanta already has a star receiver.
Right.
So, with that being said, they are in prime position. And this is not really going to affect them really, because they're rebuilding. So they could take a hit for one season and still be good. Still be good to contend. At least another 2 or 3 years if Michael Penix holds up.
Yeah.
But right now, I think that was some good GMing by the Atlanta Falcons to draft a quarterback and sign a quarterback at the end of the day.
Yeah, you basically you get insurance, and that's basically what it is.
Is this a new model? Because I mean, the Broncos did the same thing too.
Listen, and this is why I always say it. You can't have too many good quarterbacks, either by injury or by just the other guy stinking. Listen, we all know what Kirk Cousins is. He's a guy who has some good games, and he's a guy who has a string of bad games that's been his career. So people were criticizing the Atlanta Falcons. Hell, I kind of raised my eye, but go back and think of it, it was genius. You didn't hedge your bet. Just in case. I mean, just think of it. If they didn't draft Michael Penix Jr., you'd have been stuck with Kirk still playing Kirk Cousins, and he would have had the advantage. I'm pretty sure there's a team out there. That's a full team. And don't think
I got a sneaky suspicion. I know what team is getting ready to do it.
And that's what I'm saying. There's always a full team that's going to trade for any quarterback.
I know exactly what team is getting ready. Well, they say they're going to cut him. They're going to cut him June 1st.
Well, I would wait to see if there's that team that may trade for him, because there's always a team. And now you go into Michael Penix Jr. Now you have your quarterback in the future. You let him sit. You let him look and see what all the wrong things to do about being a quarterback in Kirk Cousins. Now he can just do the opposite. But now, either way, if you don't make the playoffs this year, you still going to with a lot of momentum. He gets some time to play and get some time for some experience. So yeah, good GM by the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, you can't have enough good reliable quarterbacks in the room, because whether it's by injury or by just a guy just not playing to his potential, playing well. You always can, if you can draft you a good quarterback, to me, every year you go out and do it, because you one hit away, you one bad play away from getting your opportunity. And who knows? You can hit, or you can miss, or you can hit and have the next superstar thing. We don't know if that's with Michael Penix, but it's good GMing by the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like the Giants are gonna get Kirk Cousins. Everybody said the Giants get ready to draft Cam Ward. I gotta be honest with you. I've never seen the Giants draft a black quarterback, and I don't think they're about to do it now.
I think they will. I think if they do, listen, you can do both. You can trade for Kirk Cousins, and you can draft Cam Ward, and you can do the exact same thing. You can let Cam Ward sit. You can let him sit, and then when it's time to pull that trigger, you pull it. Because listen, the worst thing you want to do is throw a young quarterback in there and let him lose confidence. Listen, if somehow if you trade for Kirk Cousins and he somehow turns the team around, hey, that's just raising his trade stock. Or hey, maybe he figures it out like the kid in Minnesota. Who knows? But either way, you can't you even if you trade for Kirk Cousins, the best two quarterbacks in the draft this draft is Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward by far, and it's a Grand Canyon from second to third. They're the two best quarterbacks in this draft. There's no doubt about that. So the Giants can be boo-boo the fool they want to. They want somebody not drafting a black quarterback, but you don't want to spike your nose and sight your face. But they can do whatever they want to do. But if I was the coach of the GM of the Giants, whomever drafted the other black quarterback, you be in line to draft the other one, because those are two good quarterbacks. Cam Ward is a damn good quarterback. The problem with him, he didn't have a defense. If he had a defense, they would have been in the playoffs right now, because I think he's top 2 in touchdowns. He's top 2 in passing yards. His QBR rate is like top 3. He's just checking all the boxes, man. He kind of reminds me of a bigger Murray for Arizona. He just got the size. But Cam Ward, big time prospect. But you never know with this guy. But from what I'm seeing, looking at the tape, and looking like college football on that this season, Cam Ward's a real deal. And so is Shedeur Sanders. But after those two, it's a pretty big drop. I know they talking about Carson Beck, the kid out of Georgia. He's okay. He was touted to be the number one guy, but he throws way too many interceptions. I know they're talking about even though it's my Texas Longhorns, the kid out of Texas, but he's got backup written all over him in the NFL. He can't move, man. But other than that, those are the two best quarterbacks in this year's draft.
Yeah, they also got what's the name out there who I felt like the Giants would take too, Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, he's got backup written all over him. In fact, go ahead. Take Quinn Ewers.
Sounds like a surefire candidate for the Giants. A backup written all over.
Who did they just get rid of?
Who?
The Giants. The quarterback was the starter there. What was his name? What's the kid's name?
Oh, Daniels.
Oh yeah. They'll basically be redrafting Daniels again. So go ahead, Bob. If you want to go, Bob, right ahead. you just cut Daniels and you just don't draft him again. Go right ahead and do that. Go right ahead. It'll be a Giants thing to do.
I was just looking at the plays I was just looking at what happened with the because I didn't watch any of the games today.
Oh, I did. I watched the early games. I didn't watch any of the late games. I was watching some old WWE video. I sent you I DM'd you and sent you a music video of the Honky Tonk Man song.
I got my hair slicked back in.
It was the one he debuted his second one. He needs some honky love.
He's the honky tonk man. He's the honky tonk man.
I said he needs some honky love. What?
Yeah, that was Daniel Jones we were talking about.
Yeah.
See how much an afterthought he is. He ain't been gone nothing but
Daniel Jones.
We don't remember his name. He's a trivia question now.
Yeah. You basically, if you draft Quinn Ewers, you be drafting Daniel Jones. That's basically what you be drafting. So go ahead, John. You want to pull that route? Please don't draft either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders.
I've never seen them draft a black quarterback, and I don't think they will start today.
I hope you're right, because they do. They got a good one. They got a good one. But anyway, let's talk about this game. Well, do the Cowboys have any fight left in them after literally their season in at 3:22 p.m. this afternoon?
I don't know how good he's gonna be playing tonight. He's probably somewhere throwing up or something.
Michael Parsons, he's gonna give it a go. As I'm looking,
or the Cowboys could just be.
She showed up dead on arrival.
That's not the first time. They all 1-6. They're 1-6 at home, so they've been showing dead on arrival a lot at AT&T Stadium. So that's no shocker there. But I'm trying to look up the.
I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, the Cowboys may look ugly, but they here. Dear God, they are here.
Is the roof open for the last time this season?
Yeah, no, they probably need to keep that over. You don't want God to watch this.
Well, I'm just saying, man, it's the last time.
You don't want God to watch it.
I'm just saying, it's the last time.
You know, the last time they opened that thing, they start opening it up and stuff start falling because God said, "Don't force me to watch this."
Well, all I see is the Cowboys on Twitter saying with the Cowboys have been eliminated for the playoffs.
Yeah,
season over. That's all I seem to be seeing. Nothing else about the season. I got Dak Prescott there signing. He's out there signing uniforms and jerseys. That's about all he can do right by now. Sign jerseys and I guess do commercials for Dave's or whatever sporting goods show or whatever the hell he's doing. So but yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough. It's rough. Cowboys will not be making the playoff this season. So those 12-5 seasons Mike McCarthy was bragging about, you can miss me on those right there. Those things are long and gone, and Mike McCarthy should be gone right along with him. 1 year too soon, for I'm concerned. He should have been fired after that playoff debacle in January. But the little birdie around town is that the Cowboys are thinking possibly of giving him an extension. Please, God, no.
Yeah. What's the name?
Please, God, no.
Yeah, after Bill Belichick came out the board, now they got to.
They're not finishing to blame this season on injuries, because the first 3 weeks they wasn't injured. The first 4 weeks they weren't injured. They were perfectly healthy and still getting their head kicked in. So I don't see they didn't fight for him when the season actually was doable. Why are they gonna fight for him now? I think it's just an organization that knows they're comfortable in what they want. Longest Tovar says, longer Cowboy fans stupidly go out to that stadium and buy jerseys, buy hats, buy stickers to put on the trucks, and just whatever propaganda they can post online, jersey in the catbird seat, so you don't have to do much. For this thing to change Cowboy fans, you're going to have to say one word that you haven't said since 1990, when that's the last time the Cowboys didn't sell out a Cowboy game. No, I'm not going. But until that happens, it's never going to change. So yeah, probably Mike McCarthy probably be back. Jesus Christ, I don't see what he adds. I posed this, and I put this on Threads and Blue Sky. There's a guy out there you can get. I'm pretty sure he would love to come back. If not for the fact that he comes in and Mike McCarthy goes out, will be songbirds to his ear. He's having a great season. Well, would you like to hear the name?
Go ahead.
He knows the organization. He knows everything about it. And one point, in fact, the quarterback loves this guy. That guy's one Kellen Moore.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can bring whoever you want in at this point. I mean,
Kellen Moore. You can't. Kellen Moore would listen. If it was just an opportunity to get Mike McCarthy out of there, Kellen Moore would take the head coaching job for the Dallas Cowboys for one moment to get out Mike McCarthy, who basically was the reason why he was out of here 2 years ago. And I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott would love it, because that's his guy. We know that is his guy, Kellen Moore. He would love it. So that's the name. That's the only name I can come up with to unseat Mike McCarthy. If not that, it won't be anybody else. You'll see the fat man.
One thing I know about the Cowboys, they don't go backwards. They move forward. They don't bring people back.
Well,
at least head coaching wise.
Let me tell you something. Re-signing Mike McCarthy is going backwards. So in fact, they already going backwards with that.
Well, no, I'm saying like they don't. Once you leave the building, like they really don't bring you back. I'm shocked Zimmer got brought back.
But well, that kind of moots your point, because they brought him back.
That's what I'm saying. That's the first time they've ever done that.
Well, what we've heard, they're going to rethink a lot of things this offseason. So who knows? Like I said, but we do know this: the Cowboys, even healthy, they're just not talented enough. As presently put together, they're not talented enough to be a playoff team. They got a lot of work to do. Their offensive lines is shambles. The defensive lines is shambles. They've missed on a lot of draft picks the last 2 years. They got a lot of key guys that are hurt, but even before they were hurt, they wasn't playing well. They have no other than CeeDee Lamb. They have no receiver on the other side of them. The tight end Ferguson, it seemed to take a step backwards. Overshawn was your bright spot on defense. His career may be over. So you don't have any safety. Your safeties are bad. Your pass rush, other than Michael Parsons, pretty much DeMarcus Lawrence is out the door. You had Mozzie Smith seems to be a bust, and there you have it. That's pretty much where you at. You have little talent on this football team. So I'm gonna agree with Gavin Dawson. It's gonna take at least about a couple years to get this thing straight. Because they got a lot of holes, and with all those fourth round draft picks they've been trading away, they got a little.
I mean, they've been giving them away like they Skittles.
Yeah, and knowing that they need them because they don't like to spend money trading, so you think you would need your draft capital. They got little now than they did before filling those holes. So there we at with the Cowboys season in a bun.
Yep. In a nutshell, it's over.
Jesus Christ.
Kendrick tried everything to keep y'all invested. Told you Terry Bradshaw had 4 rings.
Man, I thought me and Terry was like this, man. Terry, you let me down, man. You let me down. No wonder. I'm glad anybody them cheap ass grills you put on Amazon. You let me down, man. I thought we had it, but yeah, man. Season was just bad, man. It was bad from the start. It was bad. We should not have been fooled week 1 when the Cowboys beat the Browns 33-14. But in all reality, that wasn't really an impressive win. They faced a bad football team, and then them to get dusted. The next week at home, we was there. Walt. We was at AT&T Stadium in the parking lot. Saints fans cheering like they won the Super Bowl, and you was right. They won the Super Bowl. Because they went bottom up after then.
They interviewing Michael Parsons right now.
And we should have known the right was on the wall then. That this Cowboy team didn't have no fight, have no heart, have no guts, didn't have the talent. So got 3 more games to go. 2. Well, this was included.
Yeah, no, don't count. Don't count this one.
We haven't played it yet. They gotta play it. I mean, they gotta play it. So, and then the season will be done. And then we'll say adios to this season and get ready for the NFL draft coming up in April. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Mike Parsons said we're still not gonna give up.
Trust me. When he put his hand on his head, he said, he gave up right there. After that Bengals game, he gave up right there.
Oh, I'm hurt.
You gave up right there. So stop lying. That point right there, you gave up right there. So that's it. That is it. But yeah, man. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, by the way, for clinching home field throughout the playoff. And looks like with the loss with the Eagles today, the Lions need one more victory to clinch everything in that first round bye. So yeah, man. Those teams looking like it's gonna be a Super Bowl rematch. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good playoff this year. I'm kind of hoping that the Commanders go to the playoffs. I like to see Dan Quinn, in all reality, get there with young Jalen Daniels, see what they do. So it should be an awesome playoffs, man. Just won't be the Cowboys gonna be involved in it. So hey, Cowboy fans, you won't have to worry about being disappointed.
This is what it's come to. Kendrick's got to find other people and things to root for because he can't root for the Dallas Cowboys. They let him down.
Listen, the good thing
Cowboys and Terry Bradshaw let him down.
The good thing about this is that Cowboy fans won't be disappointed in another bum ass playoff game because they won't be in the playoff game this season. So that's my Christmas gift to you, Cowboy fan. No failure in a January playoff game because there won't be January playoff game. So you don't have to worry about being disappointed. You can actually breathe a sigh of air. There's some good things going on here, man. You can on Sundays after in 2 more weeks. You can walk the dog, wash the car, mow the yard. There's a lot of things you can do on your Sunday afternoon instead of sitting up there sweating and depressed that a Cowboy season went up and smoke again, a Cowboy playoff season. So yeah, it's a good thing.
End of the road.
Yeah, he's still in the
Till
room.
I can't let go.
No, you let go a long time ago, Walt Chisholm. You let go. You let go in week 3.
belong to me.
Walt
I
Chisholm talking
belong
about
to you.
Walt Chisholm talking about don't let go. You let go week 3. That's me. After that
After
Ravens game, you let go.
Yeah.
you let
go.
You let go the first October.
It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you.
Hold on. As we look at the playoff picture right now.
Oh, don't bother looking at that.
No, but
I see a blank. I see 2 blank spots in the hunt.
Yeah, I see the Detroit Lions at the 1 seed. Can clinch it all next week with a win. The Eagles still at 2. The Rams have leapfrogged to 3, and the Buccaneers now is at 4 because of the division. Then you got the Minnesota Vikings.
So the Buccaneers really need to win tonight.
Yeah, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are not out of the 1 seed. If they win out, and that means the last game of the season beating the Detroit Lions, if they win out, they get the 1 seed. So it's still up in there. They could really Detroit, Minnesota can flip from 1 to 5.
Man, it's probably gonna be $10 to go to that watch the Commanders game on the 5th.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of Commander fans in there.
No, I'm saying the last game of the season is probably gonna be $10 to get up in there, with nothing on the line.
Green Bay's at 6. They're pretty much locked into that 6th spot, and then Washington's at 5. Washington's at 7, and in the hunt, Seattle at 7, and Atlanta at 8-7. But both of those teams are probably got a better chance of winning their division, since both of those teams are 1 game behind the Rams and the Buccaneers. They got a better chance of winning the division and actually getting in as a wild card. If I explain that clearly as far as the NFC playoff picture goes.
No, you explained it right. You explained it perfect.
There you go. So who you got tonight, Walt?
Is that a trick question?
No. We always do that. Who you got tonight?
You know what? It doesn't matter at this point.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to pick one, man.
I really hope the Buccaneers can get in there tonight and what's the name? You know what, man? Hold on 1 second. I didn't even think about this. What?
If we wait on Walt Chisholm, and remember, guys, we all are Longhorn fans next weekend. We all are. It's the only Texas football team in the state of Texas actually winning. We're all a Longhorn fans. Root for the Longhorn. There's no other team. There's no other team in the state of Texas got a shot to win a championship. As we wait on Walt Chisholm, I'm pretty sure I know what he's about to do, but I'm gonna let them shock all y'all. Why not? I'm wearing the Texas Longhorn hat. That's the way it comes to. Yeah, there we go. Heck go Buccaneers stuff. What Walt Chisholm, he's the pure example of a front runner. Okay, yeah. If I can't beat him, I'll join him.
Yeah, there you go, right there. I just remember I had this polo laying around here. Figure I just put it on for tonight. Look better, might as well.
Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Might as well try to compete for draft stock now. Give me the Buccaneers winning this game 37-17. Not even close. Give me the Bucs over the Cowboys. Baker Mayfield goes 2-0 in AT&T Stadium against the Boys with 2 different teams.
I'll take
go around.
I'll take the Buccaneers. I gave you this. I gave you that.
That merry-go-round. Maybe Cowboy fan talking about Jerry Jones. Go round and round and round. Easy.
Boy,
Right.
that Kerry Underwood's got the best legs in the game today.
Well, that's the only thing you got looking forward to on Sunday night. Sunday night, this bum ass Cowboys.
On this Sunday night game.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. We're gonna put them. Hey, they got 3:25 game next week. I wish they switched that. I wish they switched that to a 12 o'clock game. To get them on out the way.
No. No. Don't do
Why
that.
not? Why
Keep
not?
that at 12 o'clock. I mean, keep that at 3 o'clock.
Why?
I'm damned if I gotta wake up early for L.
Come on, man. We get it on out the way. You go. Hey,
I'm good.
You go.
I'm good. 3:25 is good.
Well, guess what? You gonna wake up early for the L the week out? So that's definitely a 12 noon game. They getting that way out the way.
Could be a 3 o'clock game. Guess we'll find out.
That thing done.
All right. Well,
Sunday
the game is getting ready to kick off. So here we go, guys. Maybe we'll see you guys at halftime.
Yeah. Jerry's
Shout
like Keith.
out to Uncle Keith Sweat, wherever you are. Merry go round. That's what we on for the Cowboys.
I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones begging like Keith Sweat for the season to be over with.